down, please. Now we are going to start our lesson. So welcome to our class. Today we are going to talk about active and passive voices. Okay. So are you ready for the lesson?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, first of all, let me introduce you with objectives of our lesson. First of all, today we will learn what is active and what is passive voices. And also we will learn how to change active voice to passive voice or vice versa. And we will construct some sentences in passive and active voices. Okay, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now let me explain you some tips. Today, in order to mark your attendance, I will grade you according to 3 categories. Okay? If you do something best, something good, I will give you well done. If it's adequate, it will be good. And if you miss something, it will be ops. Okay? Thank you. And let's start. First of all, let me ask you what you can see in the pictures. In the picture 1, what can you see? Okay, you please.
The boy opened the door.
The boy opens the door. Let me write here. The boy opened the door. So, who did the action? Who can tell me? Who did the action? So, who did? The person, the boy. Okay, what is it? What is this word placed in the sentence? Subject. It is subject of the sentence. Okay, what action happened? Open. Open. It is the verb of the sentence. So, what happened there? And action happened on what? So, the door. What is the function of this word?
Adjective.
Object of the sentence. Okay, right? So, subject, object, verb and object, right? So, let's look at the second picture. What can you see here? You please pick up.
They mopped the floor.
They, as boy and girl, are mopping the floor, right? Let's say they mopped the floor, right? So, who can analyze a part of sentences here? You please?
They, subject.
It is a subject.
Opened, verb.
Mopped, verb.
As a floor, object.
The floor, object. Okay, you are right. Thank you. Now, let me just explain you. So, 3 of you come to me. Please, you, and you. Come here. Now, see. These 2 sentences are active sentences, which the person, subject, and verb are in their own place. So, let's say she is subject of our sentence, and our verb, and our object here. So, in order to make this sentence into passive, we will just change the places. Who can tell me what can we change here? You please? Object of the word. Sentence.
First.
Come to first.
And subject. Come to third.
Place. And what do you need here?
There is missing to be.
There is missing to be. Come here, to be. To be here. So, object, to be, verb, main verb, and subject. Okay, thank you guys. You may sit. Let's make these sentences into passive one then. Who can help me? You please. Let's make this sentence into passive. How can we do that?
There
The door. Okay, first of all, let's move the object here. The door. To be verbs. Which one? Was.
Open. Was open.
Open. Hop. Okay.
Bye.
What is the adjunct here? What is adjunct?
By
Adjunct is a boy, right? And we can write here by boy. The boy. You may see it. Thank you very much. Now we change it, the sentence into passive. Okay, who can change the second sentence here? Can you please? The floor. Let me write.
Was
The floor. Okay. Was
mopped
mopped
by
by them. Or see. It can be necessary if it's someone important. Or you can miss it. You can miss it, okay? Is it clear? Now you can understand, right? What we can do. Now let's turn to some practice. First of all, you are given one task. Here, let me just distribute the sheet of paper to you. Take one and give. Take one and give. Take one and give. So, in the sheet of paper, you are doing right now on your hands, and they are given active and passive verbs together, sentences. So your task is just distinguish them and underline the subject, verb, and objects of the sentence. Okay, is it clear?
yes. Active.
Okay, I think you have finished your work, right? Let's check what you have done. First of all, who can start? You please read and just explain, okay?
The puppy checks the bone. It is active voice, active sentence. As a puppy subject, child verbs, as a bone object.
Okay, thank you. You are right. Well done. So, second one.
Either is known by everybody. This is passive sentence, and the either is object, is to be, noun is verb, by everybody is subject.
Thank you very much. You have done very good job. So, the
The
next
bone
one.
was choked by the puppy. The bone subject were child adjective and the puppy subject.
Did she tell the right? Is she right or not? She mentioned that she is object. Is it object?
No.
Okay, what is it? It is main verb, right? So, where is object here?
Bone.
Bone is object. Where is the subject? By the puppy. Puppy is the subject and goes to the end of the sentence, right? It is a good job. Thank you very much. The next one. You please.
Either is known by everybody. This is passive voice.
This is passive voice.
Everybody is noun and
Everybody is subject, right? Is noun is
noun verb either
The birds were feed by Rebecca. And the bird is object were to be feed verb by Rebecca subject.
Okay, by Rebecca is subject. Thank you very much. Guys, I think you understood how can we differentiate active and passive voice, right? So, thank you very much. Now, our task is going to change in the next time. So, can you just take the one here, one and pass, please? One and pass, please. So, the second task requires you given 5 sentences in active voice, and your task is just to change it into passive voice, okay? Is the task clear for everybody?
Yes.
Is that clear? So thank you, and you may start. Start writing. Right after the sentences, please. So you have 2 minutes to complete this task. Please be attentive. So, are you ready, guys?
No.
Okay, you still have 1 minute to complete your task. Each sentences are given in active voice. Right now, I just explained to you present and past passives. So pay attention to the tenses as well. It's going to be changed accordingly, okay? Okay, I think you have finished it, right? Time is up. Okay, we are going to check your board. So, I will ask randomly from you and you will answer to the questions, okay? The first one, Dostan, you please read and change the sentence into passive, okay?
Bob wrote a letter.
Uh-huh.
It's active sentence, and a letter was written by Bob. It's passive sentence.
Uh-huh, a letter was written by
Bob.
Okay, thank you. You did very well. Please take this one.
The cat kills a mouse. It is active sentence.
Yes.
A mouse was killed by a cat.
A mouse
Was killed.
is it was. Which tense is it now?
To be it.
It is present, right?
A mouse is killed by cat.
Killed by the cat. Okay, don't forget to add past possible ed to the verb. Okay, you please. The next one.
Doctors treat patients. Patients is treated by doctors.
Patients are treated by doctors. Okay, very good. The next one, Malika, you please.
Children cleaned the room.
Uh-huh.
It is the active voice. Room was cleaned by children. It is passive voice.
Thank you. It is very correct. You please.
Someone stole my purse. My purse was stolen by someone.
Yes, my purse was stolen by someone. You did very well. Okay, I think you can easily change from active to passive, right? Don't forget. Okay, let me give one question to you. When we will use passive voice, why do we need passive voice? Okay, I will help you. So, the action is given, right? If the action is important or we don't need someone who did this, the agent is not necessary, or the important thing is action itself, we can use passive voice, okay? Don't forget this rule, it's very important. So, let me check your comprehension skills. Now, I will just distribute you a piece of paper in which there are given sentences and pictures, and there are some passive sentences are written here, and your task is just match the items, okay, as you listen. So, if it is clear, take one sheet of paper. Give others two. So, give others two. Take this one. And okay, now I will put the audio and you need to listen and answer questions, okay?
Item A. It was a difficult topic. I was asked many questions by the students. Item B.
The car had a flat tire outside my house. The tire was changed by the driver.
Item C. Ooh, we were really frightened by that horror movie. Item D. I was scolded by my colleagues when I made a lot of mistakes. Item E. My credit card information was stolen by the hacker. Item F.
I was ordered to leave the office by my boss. He said my work wasn't good enough.
Item G.
My height was measured by my parents.
Item H.
First, the devices are manufactured. Then they are checked for defects.
Item I.
The birds in the park were fed by a happy little girl.
Item J.
My parcel was finally delivered by FedEx. Hooray!
Item K. I'm so happy. I was selected for my dream job. Item L. Insects were collected by the students for a research project.
So, thank you very much. I think you managed to do all the tasks, right? Did you manage with the audio? Okay, thank you. Now we will check how you did this job, okay? First of all, I will just call the number of the items, and your task is to read which sentence can match to this item. Okay, first of all, item A, who can tell me? You please?
Many questions were asked by the students.
It is item A. Thank you very much. It's very correct answer. The second one, you please. Item B.
Item B. The tree was changed by the driver.
The tire was changed by the driver. Thank you. It's very correct. Next one.
They really frightened when watching horror movies.
They are really frightened, right? They are frightened. The next one, you please.
He was ordered to call the office by his house.
Is that correct?
No.
Okay, correct answer, please.
Item C.
Oh.
They are really
correct.
They are item D. She was told by their collections when the media wrote of mistakes.
Yeah, she was scolded by her colleague. It's well done. Thank you very much. Item E. You please.
Their credit card information was stolen by the hacker.
Their credit card information was. Thank you. Monica, you please. The next item, item I.
Item I. The birds are feed a little girl.
Yes, it's very right. You found correctly. Big dot, please. The next item.
Item G.
Item G, which one?
Sparrow was cleared by DJ.
Is it correct? It is not. Who can tell me the correct version, please? Item G.
Her head was measured by her parents.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, because this time you get ops. The next one, you please, Diora. Item, which one? Oh, item H. Item H, please.
The table was covered by the
It's not.
Item H, which one? Jawahar, please.
The products are checked for defects.
The product was checked for defects, right? It's very good job, please. The next one, you please. Item K. Item I, yes.
The birds are fed by a little girl.
Yes, it's very correct answer. Awesome. The next one, Dostan. Which item?
The pencil was delivered by GL.
DHL. Yes, it is item J, right? Thank you very much. I think it was end of our listening task. So the next task is group work for you. Now I will divide you group A and group B. You are going to just divide into half of you. So your task, you are given just the sheet of papers in which sentences are given in active and passive voices, and 2 examples are given. According to this, you need to make sentences active and passive, and according to the given pictures, you need to make sentences in 2 tenses. Okay, is it clear? Now let's divide into 2 groups. This one is for your group. So be careful and very attentive to the tenses, okay? Now they are given 2 tenses, present simple and past simple. Make sentence accordingly and change sentences into passive. The time which is allocated for this activity is finished. So let's take turns and read the answers, and I will mark you accordingly, okay? So first of all, the group A, you will read the first sentence in active voice, and group B should change it into passive, okay? So you please start.
Sentence. Girl carries the box. It's present.
So
Girl carries the box. It's past.
it is active voice, right? And group B, you need to change it into passive. Malika.
The box was carried by girl. The box is carried by girl.
It is correct. And group B, now your turn is yours, and you need to read the active voice. Abigail, please read the active voice. in present and past.
The man built the home. Active. The man built the home.
The man built the home or buildings. Home, okay. It is an active and passive voice. It is an active one and passive one, please.
Building is built by a man. A present and a past. Building was built by a man.
It is very correct. Thank you very much. Now it is your turn, Dixot. Please read the active sentences. Active two sentences.
A man cuts the tree. It's a present.
Yes.
A man cuts the tree.
Uh-huh.
It's a past.
It is a past. So, cut is the same, right? Jawahar, you please, passive voice.
The tree was cut by man. The tree is cut by man.
By the man. Okay, it is very correct answer. Thank you. Now your turn is yours. You please read active voice of the last sentence, right?
The man cuts the tree.
The last one. Teach.
Teach that to the pupils. Teacher to the touch pupils.
Is it correct? Is it correct form of the sentence? Last sentence. Group A. Can you correct? Active sentence of the last sentence. Is it correct? Teacher
teach pupils.
The fourth sentence should be
Present.
present.
Taught
Pupils.
It's
Okay, it is not very good, but good enough. Okay, passive sentence. Viola, you please.
Box was people care taught by teacher. It is present. It's present.
Passive.
People care taught by teacher. It's passive.
Passive. Okay, it's very correct. Guys, now you have finished just reading all the sentences. You change it active to passive voice, right? Now, so now we have finished it, and let me check what you have learned. So, who can tell me how we can make the passive voice in English? Who can tell me? How can we make passive? Dostan, please.
We make passive voice. There, first the object, second the verb to be, and third is verb.
Verb.
And
In the past possible form, right?
Yes.
And then after that,
And then subject.
subject can come with which preposition?
With by.
With by. You are very correct. I think you all understood today's lesson, and we can achieve somehow to the goal of today's lesson, right? So now let me give you some tasks as a homework. Now you can see some question cards in my paper, right? So your task is to just prepare for the questions for speaking. We can learn how to use passive and active voice in our speech. So you are divided into two groups, right? Group A and Group B. I will give you one sheet of paper for each groups, and your task is to make preparation for that and come ready for the next lesson. Is that clear? Task is clear, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now let me just assess you according to our criteria. Now, someone who got well done can get 5 marks. Someone who got good, they can 4. And someone who just missed the question can get ops, right? So now I will check and put your mark on the register, okay? Thank you very much.